So yeah, y'all. What's the deal? Y'all know we about to get into some things. But before we get into some thanky things, I need for y'all to go like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification icon so you can be one of the first people to view my content once it drop every single time. I'm telling y'all, I got some of the juiciest story times coming up. I got some content coming up besides my weight loss journey. These is one of the moments where it's gonna be so funny to be on my channel and be subscribed to me because it's gonna be lit. You feel me? I'm always come through with the lit stories. I'm always come through with that energy. I just love my subscribers. So thank y'all for getting me to 59 subscribers as of 6 o'clock this afternoon because I looked. I just had 56 the other day. So I'm constantly improving. Y'all already got me to my goal for the year. So now I'm setting a new goal. And I'm not going to reveal what that is because I'm just going to manifest that and pray that into my life. So yeah, subscribe to the Good Sis channel and give me feedback always. Talk to me. I will drop my social media in the description box. As always, thank you for your genuine support. I love y'all, and let's get into it. So, the story of how I met my ugly ass baby daddy. So, this video is not going to stay up long because even though it's like I'm trying to slander him, I'm really not trying to slander him. I'm trying to reel y'all in, you feel me? It's kind of like clickbait, but it ain't because it's dead ass my real life, you know. But this is not something I could keep on my channel for my, you know, success reasons, profession reasons. So this is going to be a quick little story time that's not even going to stay up for 24 hours. So let's get into it. So, I met my child's father, or whatever, in 2013. So, I was attending Persia High School at the time. That's where I went for high school. That's where I graduated from. Class 2016, the girl for life, period, east side, till I die for it, to walk five. Say no, but no, for real. I went to Persia High School in Detroit, Michigan. For those who don't know me, yes, I'm from Detroit. Always 8 Mile Alcoy. That's where I reside. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, went to Persian. And when I went to Persian, I was in this program called JROTC. Now, JROTC, a lot of people already know what that is, but for the people who don't know what that is, that's like a military, I wouldn't even say army, I was about to say army. A military-based program. It like instill discipline, and you know, it teach people how to communicate, and it pushed them beyond their limits. You know what I'm saying? It pushed them past fears and stuff like that, or whatever. If that's the best way I could describe it off the top of my head right now. So basically, I was in that, and yeah, we was one of the few high schools that had that. Persia was. So yeah, anyway, I was in JROTC, and when I was in JROTC, that made me interested in wanting to be in the military, specifically the Army or the Marines. I never talked about the Marines part because I really didn't know. That was just like my backup plan. So I never really looked into that, but I dead ass wanted to join the Army. But situation happened or whatever, and this is the situation. He happened, what the fuck? Everything went the fuck out the window. So we about to get into that. And I know I look crazy as hell right now, but y'all gonna see why. Because your good sis went through some shit now. Don't let this little look fool you. Even though it ain't much. You feel me? Look way better than I used to. And like I said, your good sis went through so much. It just don't make no sense. But anyway, let's get into it. So in JROTC, I had enlisted in this program called JCLC. Now, JCLC stood for Junior Cadet Leadership something, I think. If you went to Persian, or if you know what JCLC is, comment the actual name below. I don't want to butcher this, but the acronym is JCLC. And that was a program that was in Alpena, Michigan, where you would be gone for a week. You didn't have no phones or nothing like that. You would be gone for a week, and you would go to like an army base or something like that. And you would be there for a week, and basically you would be split up into a platoon. A platoon is like a group, a specific group, or whatever. So I was in a platoon called Charlie. Yeah. See? I missed it, bro. JCLC was lit as hell. But anyway, I was in a platoon called Charlie when we went there. And being a part of that platoon, first of all, that was one of the biggest platoons that was on the base at the time. Like, our shit was lit as fuck. We won everything. Like, I swear, bro. Like, it was like Alpha and then won a little bit of stuff. But no, we was the Cadence team. We was, like I said, if you from Persian and you watching this, you already know what time it was, bro. Like, Charlie was the best company at JCLC. I don't care what nobody say. But anyway, being a part of Charlie company, like I said, it was the biggest company or whatever. So you met new people every day and stuff like that. But the males and the females are split. So the only time we came together, because, you know, of course, they didn't let us sleep with each other and stuff like that. Because honestly, where we from, teenagers are so weird at our age. They did so much. And this was back when I was only 13. Like, they did so much. They was having sex, all that crazy stuff back then. It was just too much going on. So, of course, the females and males were split. Split us, and the only times we came together was when it came to rock climbing, zip lining. We had to rappel off a building, stuff like that or whatever. Stuff we had to do a group as a platoon together. So one day specifically, I think it was the third day there. Remember, you there for a week, no phone, no nothing. Like, you can't talk to your people, none of that. Like, you just there, bro. Can't nobody really check on you unless something happened to you. Like, it was a lot for me to be 13. Like, bro, it was a lot. But I wasn't like my peers, because honestly, at home, I didn't have no phone or nothing like that. And the phone I did have, I was on my mama's phone and stuff like that. I ain't had no phone till I was like 16, 17, y'all. It's embarrassing that's that sound where I'm from. I don't care, because I really didn't have my own phone till I was like 16, 17. But anyway, yes, bro. So we came together as a platoon on day 3. Man, y'all, when I tell y'all, I ain't never seen so many males in a group in my life. Like, the males dominated our platoon. Like, it was so many of them. So when they just saw us, reminder, we 13, we teenagers or whatever. When they saw us, they was just trying to show out. You fed me, being doing the most or whatever, showing out, making little remarks and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my God, see, they trying to pull girlfriends and getting people numbers and stuff like that or whatever. So we got books and everything, people writing each other numbers and stuff. But anyway, we all linked up and we had to do a rock climbing activity or whatever. I ain't never been on no rock unless it was on the sidewalk. So I'm like, bro, who about to do that or whatever? So this is something you can't refuse to do. Like, you had to do everything unless you had some type of physical limitation. But they already checked you for that before you even got there. So you couldn't even use that as an excuse for real. Because if you had a physical limitation, you couldn't even go. Like, bro, so it was like one of those things where I had to do it type thing or whatever. So, or I would have been in more trouble later. So I put the harness on. I'm going up the rock climbing wall. Now, you know, if anybody ever went rock climbing or whatever, it's 2 different sides to the rock climbing thing or whatever. It's big rocks, which is more of an easier climb, you know, incline or whatever. And then it's small rocks, which is harder. So he told me to start off with small. I'm not even small. What the hell? Like, start off with a small. So I was irritated by that, but like I said, this is something I can't even refuse. So everybody just like, hey, do it, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. So I'm getting hyped up. I'm like, hey, okay, y'all, it's still a motivation in the bitch, okay. So got the harness on. I started climbing my ass up that wall, and I was way smaller than this back then. I was 165 pounds when I went to JCLC, because I got weighed in for a physical. Like, 165. I can't believe I was 165. Anyway, we ain't gonna get into that right now. But yes, it was so difficult for me back then, because like I said, I didn't have no upper body strength, no nothing. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, everybody hyped me up. They're like, hey, get up there, yeah, whoop-de-whoop. I make it halfway up there. I keep going or whatever. They're like, bitch, But they ain't acting that ghetto, but you get the point. So yeah, they're like, hey, get up there or whatever. I'm like, okay, period, the hell. So get up there. I made it all the way to the top, y'all. Everybody started screaming. They're like, hey. Then the sergeant was saying how he was all proud of stuff. So he like, calm down, Gray Woods. What comes up must come down, don't it? When I tell y'all, baby, my soul left my body coming down, that junk was like somebody was pushing me from the sky. Like, oh my God, it was so hard to come down. Like my finger, I could just feel it now. I'm shaking and shit. I was shaking and everything. So, come down. I slid, bro. And I fell basically down the harness type shit. So I'm falling. So all I see is two people rush in. Like, it was a Mexican guy and it was a black guy just rush in or whatever. And like I said, I fell and the harness thing opened on the side or whatever. This is, a lot of people don't know this, what the fuck. But the harness thing opened on the side. So basically I was falling out of the harness and I didn't even know. So then I just felt, like I said, some arms. Like, basically I'm on my back now or whatever. Because I fell. Like I said, I fell from the top of the thing or whatever. So I feel some arms. And I'm like, bro, I just knew I was about to fall on the ground. Because like I said, like, them rushing in on me, shit, I could have just fell straight through their arms or whatever. So I'm like, my hero. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, let me open my eyes, bitch, and look at these people who just saved my damn life in this bitch. So everybody started clapping because they saved me and shit. And guess who it was? Some other guy. I forgot his name. And it was Aaliyah Daddy, bro. It was Aaliyah Daddy. He saved me from falling down the damn rock climbing wall. Yes, that's exactly how we met. And I fell right into the arms of the devil, y'all. That's all that was. This ain't no success story. Y'all thought I was gonna tell y'all some good ass shit? No. I would have rather fell on the motherfucking ground. Do you hear me? Like, I fell right into the arms of the motherfucking devil. And that nigga looked me right in my eyes and said, you're welcome. And look at my little dumb ass. Thank you so much. You just saved me. Fucking dumb ass. I hated me when I was no fucking cap. Like, bitch, you fell into the arms of the devil. You didn't even know. I be wanting to go back and just beat my old self ass. But anyway, yes, he saved me from falling on the ground. And like I said, I told him thank you. We ended up getting cool after that because we just started not even talking on no, I was attracted. I was never attracted to that man. That was red flag number one. Ladies, we gotta stop falling for people that we genuinely not attracted to off rip. And a lot of people say like, oh, you can end up falling in love with somebody that you wasn't attracted to, which is very true. I've witnessed it myself, but stop forcing yourself to like somebody though, because that's what it be. That's what it be. I don't care what nobody say. That's you forcing yourself to like somebody, bro. I was not attracted to this nigga whatsoever at all. Period. So, fell into his arms. Like I said, we ended up talking. And then me and him, we just gonna call her D. A girl named D and a girl named M. We all became this little group of whatever. So for the rest of the time we was there, we just all close and stuff. So when it was time for us to go, he ended up getting my mama's number. Like I said, I didn't have no phone. He ended up getting my mama's number. And he ended up calling me. Now, reminder, I ain't had no phone. So I'm writing these people numbers down, but I'm not really about to talk to these people after this, except for D and M. I'm really not about to talk to these people after this. I got so many people number from Renaissance, Cass, King. This back when Kid was slapping too, so you already know everybody was just writing stuff down or whatever. But I ain't talked to none of them people. But he took it upon himself to call me. He took it upon himself to call me, y'all. And he called me. And we ended up talking. And I honestly, he lied about his name. He lied about his name. Like, that's something, bro, I have so much stuff to say about this man, but I'm just not going for the sake of this video. I just wanted to tell y'all how I met him. But yes, this man lied about his name. I ended up hearing his grandma talk about him in the background, basically, and she said his name. I'm not going to say his name on here, because if you know him, you know him. But yeah, he lied about his name. I ended up finding out his real name. So then I'm like, okay, is this even the same person for real? Because that had me like red flag number 2. Had me second guessing everything. Like, is this nigga really even real for real? Let me see him. So I asked him like, where he stay at? I asked him where he stayed. He told me where he stayed. It was right around the corner from my daddy, for real. Not directly around the corner, like walking distance, but if you really wanted to take that walk, you could. It was only like 25 minutes. Ended up linking with him. It was him. And it was like weird. But we gonna cut that off right there. If you want to know the rest of that story, of course, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, we just gonna cut the story off right there because there's so much after that. But yeah, more of the story. That's how I met him. And I fell right into the arms of the devil, y'all. That's all that was. And yeah, would I ever put myself in a position like that again? No. And you know, what's crazy is, back then he tried to make me seem like the ugly one, y'all. Like, it's so many stories, bro. We could get into some things, y'all. Y'all gotta ask me, like, what else? Y'all gotta like, comment, subscribe. Give me more topics to talk about. But this is specifically how I met him. We could get into some more things. If you know me, we could talk about some of the more topics y'all already know about. Y'all just want me to tell everybody else. We get into some things. Everything ain't gonna be centered around him, y'all. So give me more topics. Like I said, I already got a book full of topics. So if you give me a topic and I like it and I don't say nothing, that'll mean I already had it or whatever the case may be. But like, comment, subscribe. Give me more stuff to talk about, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed this little story time. It was lengthy or whatever a little bit, but yes, y'all, that's how I met him. Now we get into some other things, like I said. So y'all gotta tell me. Thank you for watching this video. And see y'all later.